Most consultants think driving growth means doing more. More calls, more coffee meetings, more proposals. The truth? The best don't do more. They build systems that make every conversation count. If you're stuck in the feast-or-famine cycle, chasing every lead you get, feeling like your BD effort has no rhythm, this is why. Today, we're talking about Drive Growth, the second gear in the Consulting Edge's go-to-market flywheel. Firms spend most of their time and effort here, but get the least return. And here's the big takeaway. You can't fix this by doing more. You fix it by doing the right things in the right order with the right habits. I'm Tony Gutierrez, a consulting industry veteran with over 30 years of experience building and leading high-performing firms. I've led global teams, scaled boutique practices, and been responsible for more than $1 billion of consulting wins. I launched the Consulting Edge to help founder-led boutique firms build a business with predictable, premium fee growth. Subscribe to this channel and visit the Resource Vault on my website for free tools and templates. And check the episode description for links to this and other resources, including my free newsletter. If you'd like to explore how we can transform your go-to-market engine, book a quick, no-obligation discovery call. No pressure. Before we zoom in, let's recap the Consulting Edge's go-to-market flywheel, the model I use to help boutique consultancies break the feast-or-famine trap. It has 4 interconnected activities: position to win, drive growth, deliver value, and leverage the win. Each feeds the next, and the system compounds over time. Drive growth is the gear where most firms spend the majority of their time. But here's the problem. Without the right foundation from position to win, every hour spent here is less effective. You can't out-hustle bad positioning. If your niche, your ideal client profile, and your value proposition aren't dialed in, you're running uphill with weights on your ankles. Let's talk about what I see in struggling firms. They chase low-fit leads because they can't clearly define high-fit ones. They get ghosted mid-pursuit because the buyer never felt urgency in the first place. They push out proposals that go nowhere just to get something over to the client. They confuse busy with effective, filling their weeks with BD activity, not BD conversion. And it's not just anecdotal. Forrester found that 60% of deals are lost to no decision, not competition. HubSpot's research shows 75% of proposals never close. And CSO Insights reports that win rates for B2B services average just 25%. That means 3 out of every 4 deals leak out of your pipeline before the finish line. It's not a sales talent problem. It's a systems problem. And here's the kicker. Without a system, you'll always feel like you need to push harder, do more, stay busy. That's founder burnout on repeat. So how do you stop guessing and start winning? There are 3 moves that make the difference, and they build on each other. First, you need to lock in the foundation so every growth activity has leverage. Second, you need to install a predictable growth rhythm so it actually happens week after week. And third, you need to shift from push to pull so you attract the right clients. Let's unpack each one. Step 1, lock in the foundation. If you're not clear on your ICP, value proposition, and authority assets, every lead takes the same effort whether they're a good fit or not. A good ideal client profile, ICP, is narrow, has observable criteria like industry, size, geography, maturity stage, and a clear trigger event that makes them need you now. A weak ICP is a broad statement like mid-market companies or anyone who wants growth. If you can't picture a real person when you describe your ICP, it's too vague. A strong value proposition focuses on outcomes the client cares about, framed in their words, not your internal jargon. A weak one is a laundry list of services or generic claims like "we help you grow." Question: if you removed your firm's name from your value proposition, would it still sound unique, or could it belong to any competitor? Next, powerful authority assets include case studies, frameworks, original research, and published insights that show you understand the client's world. Weak authority assets are outdated websites and a few bullet points about what you do. Pro move: publish something every week. Even if it's small, the goal is consistency more than volume. Step 2. Build a predictable growth rhythm. This is the part most founder-led firms resist, but it's non-negotiable. You wouldn't deliver a client project without milestones, deadlines, and recurring check-ins, right? Your growth engine needs the same discipline. That means time-blocking BD activities, 3+ days per week minimum for client-facing consultants with sales responsibility. If you're not delivering, double that. For your weekly pipeline review, cover not just how many deals, but which deals are real, which ones are advancing, and which ones are worth more time. Focus on activities to move deals forward. Step 3. Shifting from push to pull. When your positioning is clear and your authority assets are consistent, you start attracting higher fit opportunities instead of chasing anything with a pulse. This is where drive growth becomes easier because you're no longer trying to turn every conversation into a proposal. This video is the first of 5 inside the Drive Growth playlist. Here we focused on the system because without that, the tactics don't matter. In the next 4 episodes, we'll break down the 4 sales conversations that win high-value consulting deals. 7 questions that turn a nice chat into a signed deal. How elite consultants qualify fast and win more. And your pipeline is lying to you. Here's how to fix it. Get this foundation right, and each of those becomes a multiplier instead of a patch. If you want to check the health of your go-to-market system right now, download the Consulting Edge's Readiness Guide. It's free, and it will help you pinpoint where your growth engine is leaking power, so you know exactly what to fix first. You'll find it in the Resource Vault on my website and linked in the description to this episode. The edge belongs to those who claim it. I'm Tony Gutierrez, and this is the Consulting Edge. See you next time.